Today, we step into the shadows as we explore the strange and twisted world of YouTube. Beyond the realm of cute cat videos and viral challenges lies a dark underbelly, where the unsettling and often weirder channels lay. Unravel the mysteries, encounter the bizarre, and confront the disturbing as we explore some of the strangest channels on all of YouTube. Up first is Gigi. Gigi is a channel on YouTube that joined way back on September 27th of 2009 and has been posting videos on and off for the last 8 years. Most of the videos are between 10 seconds and 2 minutes long and would be what I would consider as like memes or creepypasta type videos. Really just a ton of random things going on, from videos with the Teletubbies to a dog predicting disasters.
Tinky Winky, a gay role model damaging to the moral lives of children.
So if you like watching these type of videos, I would definitely recommend checking it out, and I'll make sure that I link the channel down below. Not too much else with this one, so we're moving on to the second entry. Up next is Knock Plus 10. Knock Plus 10 is a pretty weird channel. They started posting over 7 years ago, all the way back on July 8th in 2015, which is just insane to me to think that 2015 was already 7 years ago. All their videos contain these eerie synthetic type beats along with a bunch of different numbers on the screen. According to some of the comments on the videos, these numbers are supposed to be some kind of weird code system for the viewers to decipher. Now, all the videos from 7 years ago all have titles with variations of the numbers 0101, and this only seems to change around 2 years ago when the titles now all start with some variation of 9DDB1E34, followed by some other set of numbers depending on which video you choose. Now, even though this channel only has 10,000 subs, it almost has 1 million views across the channel. So if anybody watching this video knows about this or has any insight into what the codes in the videos mean, let me know down below, because honestly, I'm super interested and I just couldn't find anything about the codes or anything for this video. So if you know anything, just let me know down below in the comments. If not, I might make a follow-up to this if I figure out anything about those codes. So up next is Parker Warner Wright. Parker Warner Wright, also known as just Parker Wright, is best known for his viral video 11BX1371, which he posted way back on September 30th of 2015. Now, even if you don't know the video by name, you might have seen a clip or a screenshot from it going around the internet. Basically, this video was super viral. It's got somebody dressed up as a plague doctor, basically from Assassin's Creed. The entire video is shot in black and white, giving it this creepy, eerie type of vibe, along with this constant synthetic humming noise that just basically sounds like it'd be coming from some type of nuclear reactor or something like that. Gives this video a super unsettling vibe while watching it. Yeah, I don't know. Now, we do see a few small but notable things happen in this video. At around 8 seconds in the video, the doctor puts up his fingers in the order of 3 fingers, then 1 finger, then 2 fingers. Now, after this, we get small cuts along with the camera slightly shaking and swaying. Basically, the video is just kind of looking like it's unsettling. Then at about 32 seconds in, the doctor puts up his right hand and some beacon kind of light thing in his palm begins to blink. This goes on until about 1 minute and 13 seconds in, until again the screen distorts. This time the doctor then points right at the camera, right at you. Now, the doctor then makes a bunch of head movements and a small white square appears at the bottom right of the video, just showing like this little triangle with a dot inside. And basically it changes positions a few times. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to mean. So if you're familiar with this, or if you know what this is supposed to be representing, please let me know down below. Greatly appreciated. Parker also made 2 more parts to the same video, as well as some other videos not related, but a lot of his comments relate to his 11BX1371 video as an SCP, and I'm not familiar with too many of the SCPs besides like I watched Wendigoon's SCP kind of video, so just in case. Let me know down below if you think that this is like weird, creepy, unsettling, but if you like these type of videos, I'll make sure I link his channel down below. And like I said, I'll try to put a little clip of it in case you guys haven't seen it or if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about. Alright, up next, this next channel name is a mouthful. It's 01851CD0. They first joined YouTube back on October 20th, 2011. This video is a conversation between 2 guys, although the actual visual of the video is just a still shot of some weird bear mask. Now, the first thing I want to point out is the terrible audio quality. Mainly because I'm 90% sure it was done to give the video some type of more unsettling vibe, or a more like amateur shot. Now, the conversation itself isn't anything too remarkable. It's one man asking another some questions, not really even questions, basically just trying to test his morals or something weird, to be honest. The audio is so bad, I could barely make out half of what they're actually saying. And the auto-generated subtitles don't help at all. But anyways, the rest of the videos on the channel are all these types of strange cryptic videos. They kind of feel like they're just trying to be strange for the sake of being strange, so no real point to them. One video posted, I don't even think I can show. Even if I do, I don't really want to. It's just a bunch of rotting animal carcasses with flies and maggots all over them. It's just some real nasty shit, so I'm not really gonna post that, to be honest, because that grosses me out. If I could describe the channel in basically a single sentence, it'd probably be it's an abstract channel with some unsettling and subliminal or cryptic type messages if you dig deep enough. I kind of saw enough after the maggots thing, but if that's what you're into, I'll link the channel down below anyways. But yeah, that's kind of enough of that channel. Moving on to the last one for this video. So for the last channel up on this video is Robert Helpmann. Robert Helpmann was a mysterious and very disturbing YouTube channel, best known for featuring a dead body wrapped in a garbage bag, which he called Daisy. So for this entry, we're basically going to go through a bunch of his videos, and I'm just going to give like a short description of each one so you can kind of get an idea and we can kind of go through this together. So the first video on this channel is called Daisy Arrives. A recording of an armchair about 20 seconds in, Daisy appears and reversed audio is played for the rest of the video. Up next is Daisy and Friends. Daisy is leaning up against a wall while flies, presumably her friends, are heard buzzing. At the 28-second mark, pausing at the right time will bring up an image of the words spelling out the phrase, "Was never church, did the door, church from crawled when will." The rest of the video is just Daisy and the flies buzzing, so not much. The next video is titled Daisy Settles In. It's a 54-second video of Daisy lying down on a bunch of plastic bags. Reversed audio can be heard, and when played backwards, the audio says,
"Dirty like this, for it's something I'd really be sorry to miss. I have to go down all these silly old places to bring gifts to the children and smiles to their faces. But before I get out and disappear soon, I'll give you a treat. It's a bit of a tune that I'll play on my chime that I've got with me here. So listen, dear children, to some real Christmas cheer. Well, now I must be off, if I can ever get out of this box. There. My, that was a tight squeeze. Come on now, up, Prancer. Good night. Good night.
Pretty weird stuff still. It just gets progressively more and more strange and kind of unsettling. Up next is Tucking Daisy In. It's a 56-second video of Daisy lying in bed. A figure next to her is seen under the duvet breathing heavily. At the 36-second mark, the duvet shifts to reveal that the figure is actually gone.
During the transition of the man leaving the duvet, if we pause it, we can see another cryptic message on the screen. All happened when little loud two person she unto she dead when. Fucking creepy.
Next up is Daisy Feeds the Birds. It's a 41-second video of Daisy sitting next to a bird cage, and at the 21-second mark, the bird cage opens and the number 1 is seen next to Daisy.
Once again, during the flash transition, there is one frame with another message. Skin upon she, while she rest prayed, saw his unto, O you.
There's reverse speech, and when played in reverse, reveals itself to be a transcript from Santa Claus Hides in Your Phonograph, which reads as follows.
And my lovely red robe with its trimming of white is as black as the black of a black winter's night. And it's all because I have to climb down the many long chimneys you have in this town. Before I can possibly come out and greet you, I must take a warm bath, and then perhaps I'll meet you. Don't think that I mind getting dirty like this, for it's something I'd really be sorry to miss. I have to go down all these silly old places to bring gifts to the children and smiles to their faces.
So there's that reverse speech again kind of thing. And this is supposed to be Santa Claus, I guess. So super weird. definitely a little unsettling to me, at least, especially not knowing what this is, watching it for the first time. It's definitely a little weird. Up next is Daisy Tumble, a 51-second video of Daisy at the bottom of the stairs crying, and she's clearly fallen. At the 44-second mark, a masked man picks up Daisy and carries her off the camera. Next up is Daisy Plays Hide and Seek. It's a 57-second long video of Daisy sitting in a closet with a doll. At the 25-second mark, text briefly flashes saying, "Sure, worms, she here came, yes, the man Dave more and said." Whatever the fuck that actually means. Next is Daisy Playing. It's a 53-second long video of Daisy hung up in the middle of a hallway, and at the 31-second mark, the masked man appears and stands in the place holding a rusty knife until the 51-second mark is reached. He then starts stabbing Daisy. It's out of nowhere and it is messed up.
Before the sick fucko shows up, the transition shows us another piece of the cryptic message. Such this church to came when on crawled shall the...
Up next is Daisy Makes a Mess. It's a 46-second long video of a shot of a kitchen. At the 28-second mark, the masked man brings Daisy into the kitchen and starts to untie her.
This time the transition says, "A lady style that to she on the out, I parson lady."
And the final video, Daisy Leaves. A minute-long video of Daisy lying in front of the door. Clearly having enough of the masked man, she leaves at the 26-second mark with the door open for the rest of the video. Robert, clearly distraught about Daisy leaving, as he wrote in the video description, "No, no, 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 a bunch of no's. She left us, and now there is no Daisy, no Daisy, Daisy, Daisy." It's currently Robert's most popular video with just over 3 million views as I'm recording this video.
So, it turns out that if you compile all the words that flash on the screen during the transitions, and you dick around with the order of the words, they will merge into a poem called The Gay Lady. Yeah, The Gay Lady is literally its name, and the poem is from Gamma Gurton's garland of nursery songs that were published in 1784. Who the fuck would read this to a child? The poem goes as follows. There was a lady all skin and bone. Sure, such a lady was never known. It happened upon a certain day, this lady went to the church to pray. When she came to the church stile, there she did rest a little while. When she came to the churchyard, there the bells so loud she heard. When she came to the church door, she stopped to rest a little more. When she came to the church within, the parson prayed 'gainst pride and sin. On looking up, on looking down, she saw a dead man on the ground, and from his nose unto his chin the worms crawled out, the worms crawled in. Then she unto the parson said, "Shall I be so when I am dead?" Oh yes, the parson said, "You will be so when you are dead." Here the lady screams. Once again, I will remind you, this was written for children.
And that is a wild ride of Daisy. You gotta remember, Daisy is literally a dead body wrapped up in a plastic bag. So yeah, I don't know who the audience really is for this stuff, who's looking for this, but if it's you, I'm gonna make sure I link it down below so you can check it out. Yeah, if you got any other ideas of weird, creepy channels I should check out and cover, let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, also, I did just shoot this on my new camera, first time ever using a camera ever. So basically, let me know what you think about the quality. I'm still trying to get used to it, so don't mind me if I kind of like veer off, looking side to side kind of thing. I'm trying to get used to this for you, you know what I mean? I'm trying to step up the quality, just get better and better as we go along. So anyways, if you're watching, I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, turn on the notification bell, and yeah, make sure you get laid, stay safe, stay dangerous. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.